Bam! Friday morning, time to hit some yard sales and estate sales. I saw the magic words books, CDs, and VHS tapes. So those are the ones I selected in my garage sale app, and that's where I'm going. There's a high concentration of yard sales in a certain area nearby where I live, so I'm gonna hit up as many as I can. I have a little bit of time, and then there's a few estate sales as well, so we'll see what I find, and I will let you know. See you on the other side. So all those pile of books, those hundreds of books, and I got 16 out of it. And we got some of these textbooks. None of them going for huge money, but decent money. But yeah, 16 books, not bad. Total surprise. Sometimes you're going to one sale and you stumble across another one, which is exactly what happened. This morning, I was zigzagging through streets to go to this one yard sale, and I see all of this stuff put out on the sidewalk in front of this building that was clearly, it was a restaurant before, but it's closed down and is now being used as some sort of storage space for all these items that have been donated. Just like an abandoned restaurant, and I just drove by and there's all these books. It turns out that everything was donated to a church, and the church is, selling this stuff for really inexpensive prices, including books. They had piles of books, several hundred books, hundreds of books. I was surprised because I saw the books, that a few books laid out in front, I don't know, 50 or so, and then I looked through the window and I saw these books stacked up, and surprisingly I found some decent ones. Bought 16 books, and there's a couple of textbooks, but there's one that was really nice. I think there was one that was going for 25 to 30 bucks, maybe closer to 30. So some decent stuff there, it was a variety. It was just kind of a surprise, serendipitous moment. I didn't even know this place existed. When there's a bunch of yard sales going on, apparently everybody comes out and tries to get in on the action. The books were really dusty, clearly had been sitting there for a while. There were some cobwebs in the corner of the room. But the ones that I got were in good shape, weren't very dirty or whatnot. Going to be able to use them, be able to sell them. So it's just funny sometimes, you find that stuff when you're out there. Probably a place I won't go back to anytime soon, because I doubt they're getting that many books on a consistent basis, that many new books. It's kind of a place maybe you go to once every 6 months, that sort of thing. But it's funny, the more you're out there, the more you find, the more you stumble across. So this place was charging 25 cents a book, right, for the church donations. And then I went to a yard sale, a very small yard sale, but they had some good books. Like this one is going for really good money. But they were charging $1 a paperback and $2 a hardback. Good luck to them to actually sell any of those hardbacks at $2. I would be surprised if anyone bought them. Sometimes people's prices, or they have inflated prices for books at yard sales. I would at most charge 50 cents for a paperback and $1 for a hardback. There's this thought that hardbacks are always more valuable, but that's not necessarily true. I prefer paperbacks to hardbacks, but for reading purposes and the way it feels in my hand and the way it looks, but that's just me. Call me crazy. Probably gonna go to at least another estate sale. I have to finish up the shipment that I'm in the middle of, so I have 180 items. For my next shipment, which I should be able to send out today, get it out of there, and move on to the next one. Got some new books now, some new stuff coming in, and hopefully get some more stuff tomorrow as well. So it's been a little bit more than 2 weeks. For a variety of reasons, haven't been able to get out this shipment as quickly as I wanted to, but sometimes that happens. And if you are watching this vlog on any regular basis, you'll know that I like to get out a shipment every 2 weeks, at least. I'm only doing it part-time, limited hours to put into it, but I like to be a little, pretty consistent with that type of stuff. So 180 items, and a lot of them are CDs. About 80 at least are CDs. So the overall package weight, or the overall weight for all the boxes, so the overall weight for the boxes should not be too bad. Should be less than normal for that amount of items, so that's good. So the thing that's a bit of a downer is that both of my items are going to the other, or way across the country, to Wisconsin and to Delaware. So that sucks. But you know, what are you gonna do? It's part of the business. I had a streak going of staying in state with a lot of my items, but now for whatever reason it's not happening. But that's okay. It's still worth it, more than worth it. You know, if I had 500 items, I'd be shipping it out across the country, no problem, knowing that, you know, I'd be selling those items. We're gonna finish that up today. Stickered everything, separated the two shipments. Now I just need to, you know, put them in the boxes, weigh them, and get those labels printed. Put the labels on it, and send them out or take them to UPS. So I'm excited about that. I'm especially excited about it because I'm gonna be going out of town early next week. So I'm gonna take this vlog on the road just like I did back in January when we went to Washington, DC and Maryland. This time we're going to Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. So we'll be there for about 5 days. It's gonna be a while. I've actually never sourced in Vegas. I'm sure I'll be able to find plenty of places to go to. It's just a matter of how much time I'll have to do it with the kids. But we will have grandma with us, so that helps a little bit. And we'll have a big truck because we're bringing a bunch of stuff. Just a little heads up to you regular viewers, which are you know, some of you out there, which is awesome. And so I'll be doing some vlogs from the road there. I'll be staying in a nice hotel, be right in the heart of Vegas, and it should be fun. So I'll be excited to get the shipment out because the shipment will probably hit the warehouses. Let's see, send it out today, Friday. Should be there hopefully by Thursday or Friday of next week. So right sort of middle towards the end of my trip. When I'm away, it's going to be hitting the warehouses, and I'm getting, you know, get another boost in sales. Hopefully, another 180 items hitting my inventory. So that'll be good. My inventory is down to about 2,340 items last time I checked. So I've been getting some steady sales. Not tremendous amount of sales, but steady. You know, especially March. March hit, and I you know, got some good sales first couple of days, so that's good. February was steady, pretty good for being the month right after back to school, which was insane, and my best month so far in 18 months. February has been steady. February was good. Got over 100 sales, which I was very happy about because a year ago, February, I barely did over 10 sales. I mean, I hardly had any inventory in, and I still was figuring this whole thing out. And that's really, February, March was really when I started to see a little bit of sales and start to get the idea of, wow, start to realize that this actually works and I can actually make money at this and I enjoy it, and that I needed to get more serious about it. Going from doing 10 sales or so to doing over 100 in a year, doing it very part-time, is pretty exciting for me. So I'm looking towards, you know, next February, in another year, going from doing just over 100 to ideally I'd like to be doing, bare minimum, I'd like to be doing probably 350 to 400 sales. So, you know, doing over 10 sales a day in February, which is considered, from what I understand, a slower month. That's what I want, right? I want to have those steady sales, reliable sales, even during the non-peak, slower book selling months. Book sell all year. So that's why it's good to have a big inventory and keep on sending those shipments in. You know, consistency is key. Keep on sending it in. Everywhere I go today, there's a yard sale, so it's kind of overload. I can't go to every one, but I just take a peek, drive by it, and see if there's anything there. So, all right. So what I've covered today is I went to some yard sales. I got some books. Got about 20 books, 20 books. Finishing my shipment, going to Vegas. So I covered a lot of stuff today, guys. So hopefully your Friday is going well. You've been able to go out to some sales, or at least hit up some stores. And definitely tomorrow, Saturday, you know, if you have a day off, certainly go and hit up those estate sales, those garage sales. Look online, plan it out. Maybe go to some thrift stores, maybe some library sales if there's any going on. As always, remember, keep booking.